Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back for episode 44 of our Medieval Dynasty Season 2. Today we are going to work on getting some additional fields up and possibly some more market stalls and some housing and farming huts so that we can get the fields manned. But we're going to try to see if we can't get our passive income to match our active income, because that would be awesome. But if you learn anything useful today, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we go. We left off right after getting a drink at the end of last episode. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to try to change around. Ooh. Oh no, it's not sorted right. I thought we had some additional people to work. Oh my god, that is so many children! Why? More than half of our village are children. We have 55 children. 43 workers and 55 children. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we know where the population of the valley is centered. Alright, so I want the hunting to continue. We need to change in our production. Somebody had pointed out to me during one of my on one of my videos that I actually had something slip through the cracks. When we were doing our prices for the best price per material, I forgot about simple bags because they weren't in the text screen, and all of our math was done out of the text screen, technology screen. So we're going to change our guy on our sewing hut. He is no longer going to be making any simple shoes. All of that is going to be simple bags instead. And I think, in all honesty, since we are going to be making a crap ton of simple bags and selling most of them, that we're not going to worry about regular bags either. We're just going to put him all in on simple bags. Because they are 3 leather apiece, and it winds up being slightly more coin per leather. Not a terrible lot, but it's an increase, so that's something. Okay, so 19 times 3 is 57. And how much leather are we actually gathering? 240. That is a hell of a lot more than 57. Okay, so the other question is, how much are the kitchens using? Let's see, our food demand is 1369.2 divided by... I forget how much potage gives us. So we're going to go check. Because we can. We're right here by a storage. I think it's 30, but I could be wrong. Nope, it is 30. Okay. So we are at 1369.2 divided by 30 is 45. We need 46 crafts a day. And out of a single kitchen, we are getting 35. So then this one only needs to be 10. So let's drop it back to... We'll keep it at 11.8. That'll be good. And then for the remainder... Why don't we have them make us some scrambled eggs? Per day, we're only going to need 2. Well, maybe 3. We'll have them make 3 scrambled eggs a day, because that's enough to keep us going. And everything past that, we're going to put them on flatbread. And I know that they can't make flatbread right now, but that's fine. But that way, when the flatbread does roll around, we don't have to worry about it so much. Now, it looks like we are completely out of buckets of water. So we're going to go ahead and grab these buckets and fill them. Because, thankfully, with the way we have this set up, we can do this from either location. Hey, kiddo. One of the first things that we are going to do is we are going to disallow the crafting of scythes, so that the only scythes that are crafted, whoops, we craft, and that means that we don't have to worry about them getting their hands on a scythe when we're not paying attention, because we will have them all. So we're going to go into management again, and I know this part's a little bit boring, and I'm sorry guys. We will try to get through it as quickly as we can. But we've needed to revamp this with all the shifting that we've had to do recently. So it's probably not a bad thing to take care of it now. The herbalist hut, we're actually going to... He's got a 3 in everything. We're going to take him off the herbalist hut. We're not actually using it. So we're just not going to bother. We have it in a pinch, and we have the herbs stockpiled, so it's not a big deal. But we're going to take him off of that, and we're not going to worry about the woodshed for a while. But with him having a 3 in that, we're actually going to send him over to the... Actually, we could send him here. Let's send him here. That was Roland, right? I think that was Roland. Okay, so with Roland there, that's 15 a day, and they make 19 a day. So that's going to be under for a little bit, but he's going to level up very quickly, and then he's going to be selling too much. So we're going to just let that ride. And that should have taken care of the herbalist shack. So if we leave and go back in again, herbalist shack is empty now. Perfect. And we'll just clear all this so that we don't have to look at the there's nobody assigned here bullshit. Kazimier's working the clay fields for us. These guys are still pulling in a whole crap ton of limestone. Are these both male? They are. So once our limestone gets caught up, we'll leave one with Kazimiera to get us more clay, and then we will send the other one elsewhere. So as far as this goes, for pickaxes, we've got 2 per at 52.95. So that's 105.9. Oh, that's not a pickaxe. And then in the mines, we've got 2 per. So we've got plus 2 times 68.81 plus 2 times 31.07. So we're looking at 305.66, and we have a durability of 600. So we need basically 0.51 per day. So in our second smithy here, 0.53 will do. So that'll keep them in pickaxes. Axes. We only have one place for that now, which is super nice. So we've got... Oh, and they're both male, so we never have to worry about them swapping out. Excellent. Okay, so we've got logs, which are 2 durability per, 93.67. Plus... Sticks don't take anything. Firewood takes 1 durability. So plus 36.59 plus planks take 1 durability. So that's another 5.58. Giving us a total of 229.51. And our axe has a durability of 500. So that's 0.46 axes per day. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to get any more building XP or tech points out of this because we are capped. So that's a downside to being capped. We are only doing this to try to increase the amount of money that we make. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think our worst season for farming is going to wind up being spring. because we're going to have to harvest all of the rye and then immediately plant flax. Other than that, I think we're going to be fine, where we don't really have to, we can be pretty much hands off, because we only do the 2 fields of cabbage in the summer, and once those are done, which isn't a big deal for the people that are on them because they're our oldest farmers, but the other fields have plenty of time to get their fields prepared before the rye harvest comes along. That's why these are so far done, even though it's only halfway through. Because all they had to do when fall hit was plant. And the reason that we're adding fields is Alex had an idea that we could attempt to get our flax seeds, because they floated us through a little over half the year, that we could get our fields to the point where we could do flax seeds for the entire year and then use markets to sell off the excess. And I think that he might be onto something there, so we're going to give it a shot. But I don't want to give up our current infrastructure, so we're just going to tune it a little bit to basically run the bare minimum, and then anything excess we will use for additional food off of what we have, because we have people with decent levels now. But that's what we're trying to do here. So we're going to jet over to Gustovia and see if we can't find a couple of farmers. Because I also want to get some more people for the barn. That was something I forgot to check while we were in here. Is the pigsty. How much manure are they producing? So they're producing 264.5. And then if we go to our... Whoops. If I can click in the right spots. So let's go to our barn in farming. And how much fertilizer is being produced? So 66. So we're going to say this is minus 66.12 times 2. So they are only making 132 fertilizer. That's not enough. We're not getting enough fertilizer. We are going to have to buy more pigs. We don't have a choice. This is not going to be sustainable. Alright, so we are going to have to invest a little bit to get this to work. We should have enough fertilizer for this season, which is the important part. Because per year we're going to need 700, and 700 is 1400, and then we're also going to need 200 on top of that. So we need 1600 fertilizer per year. And at 264.5 divided by 2 times 12. No, that will work. As long as we can maintain that amount, that'll be fine. We're going to have to make some ourselves, but neither one of you tools. Because that's going to give us 1587 based on what we have right now. It just means that we're going to have to do some of it ourselves. And that's fine. I don't mind doing that. We got nothing else to do other than kill time while we wait for the seasons to change anyway, so. With all the questing done and whatnot, and there's no point in taking the side quests anymore. Not only do we already have the achievement for it, but there's no more tech points to be gained, so. And most of the rewards really aren't worth it. You're a vendor. I don't want... I'm not... It is so ingrained on me to go on sale runs now that I didn't even look at the people. 3 ladies. One of you has got to be good at farming. Nope. Nope. And... mediocre. However, you have good stats and other stuff. Bartering, harvesting, and manufacturing. So I thought that we had one home that's still missing a lady. We do. And he is a miner. Oh no, it's missing a dude! Son of a... There've got to be some good hobos here. This is the biggest city in the game. Bernard. Ah! Both of the farm... So we found 3 level 3 farmers, and all of them were female. That's unfortunate. I would like to take him even though he's a 2, but we can do better. Oh no! No, we do have one more shot. We never checked Danica. Because we ran straight down. We hit Gustovia and then we did the loop. But we never actually hit Danica. So we can check them in the morning. Actually, we're going to build a campfire out here. So that we can get time going. Also, it makes it easier to see. But I was more than willing to do it in the dark. We're just not under any kind of time constraint. In fact, we're kind of in the opposite. We are looking to waste time. So sleeping at night has become actually important to us now. Because we need those season changes to refresh the vendors. And we need the season changes to actually get more out of our fields. Alright, so this will be field number 7. Well, obviously it says field 7 right on it. So we have 7 fields now in an orchard. And we're going to slowly increase our amount of fields. As long as we can handle working them. And see if we can't use that to make that extra passive income. I'm going to need to set up several more stalls for selling, though. Because right now we've got stalls that can barely handle the food that we're already producing. And we're not going to be able to handle the flax, crafted flax that we're going to get from this as well. Now, something I do want to do for the turn of the season is I want to try to get us some... about half of our flax gone through. I'm going to leave half of it for making hats for the big sale run. But I want to try to make a sale run on about half of what we've got because we have more than double what we normally have because we added the fields. But we still have flax seeds left over and it is fall. And we'll have some going into winter left over for sale. So I want to make sure that we don't accidentally bankrupt the entire village too early. Because if we can't sell off all of the seeds and we still have the goods from the flax, that's going to be a problem. So we are going to need some more vendors to handle this stuff eventually. But in the interim, we're going to have to be a little bit more strategic about how we sell stuff. Because we now know that we did it 2 seasons in a row and we're about to do it for a 3rd where we completely cleaned out the valley. So we need to be very careful about how we stagger what we sell so that we don't wind up with a surplus of stuff that we can't get rid of and we don't wind up with a bunch of stuff that we can't sell for before it goes bad. That's the big reason that I've got the stalls right now selling food, because it will go bad and the longer we wait, the less it's worth. Whereas when you sell it in the stalls, it's worth the full amount the whole time. So that's how we're playing that for not having food go bad on us, losing money due to rot, basically. I took off without the stuff. I was thinking about what I needed to do and completely forgot to actually grab the stuff to do it. Alright, so we are going to grab some of that limestone and have a go at the last of the houses over here. And then start on the houses at the other side. So we know that it's 98 per house. So we should have enough for 4 more houses after this. I think we've got 1 here that still need... I think we have 2 here that need done. And then that should get us 3 out of the 4 over there as well. I could be wrong. There might be 3 left here. All these are done. Nope, there's 2 left. Yeah. Oh, that's not a house. That's a business. Okay. Eventually, I would like to insulate the businesses as well, if only because it makes them degrade slower. But it is less important than getting our houses done. 1, because the higher their happiness, the more they produce. But also because It reduces our cost for firewood. And it also makes it so we have to repair them less often, but that's not really a problem. I guess with the businesses, it's really not either, now that we have the repair shed guy. Because Lord knows we have enough materials on hand to repair everything. And then we can start in Gustovia, see if we can find any new people, and start with the selling. Because this is going to be nuts. Yet again. So what are we starting at right now? We're at 68 okay. 682,769 and a half. We're almost to 700 already, and we haven't even started the sale run. She only has 24 left, okay. And we did it! We broke 700 grand. Right at 8 o'clock on the nose. I would love to finish this sale run tonight. The problem is I need to get to bed. Because 4 o'clock is early. So we are unfortunately going to have to pause our sale run here. But we did hit 700,000, which is exciting. That's another 50 grand up from last episode. So we are maintaining that 50 grand an episode. So we still need to hit Lesnica, Denica, Jezrika, and Hornica. But looking at the amount of stuff that we still have left, we might actually be able to do it. So we still have a lot of simple bags. We still have a lot of wooden vials. We still have a lot of flaxseed. We haven't even touched the flaxseed. We still have all the iron knives. And the capelet and other stuff. We have a handful of caps left, so we're in good shape to actually clear out the valley. But we will have to finish the sale run Wednesday. And see how much further we can get done. And we will continue to look for people and see what we can do to implement Alex's idea to increase the amount of our fields. We did add a field. We got the house built. We got the stall built. We got all of the houses fully insulated now, which is awesome. But yeah, we will pick it back up on Wednesday. So if you guys learned anything useful today, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys, and we will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.